Well, hello guys, this is a video about replacing the clutch rod push seal on your Suzuki SV1000. This is a 2003 1000s with about 30,000 miles on it, and as you can see from the mess in there, the seal probably has been passing for quite a bit before I got my hands on it. I noticed there wasn't a video about the actual replacement of the seal, so I thought I would try and put something together quickly to give anybody else a hand in the future. To get to this point hasn't been too tricky really. As you can see, the sprocket, it has been removed, and that was a case of removing the sprocket speedo pickup and the sprocket nut. That was quite tight. Sprocket cover had to come off. The speedo pickup needed to be removed. The clutch slave cylinder, and as you take that out, there is a spacer that goes behind the left hand side nut that needs to go back in. It's quite tricky. The clutch push rod itself has been removed. I better mess with all my stuff now. Right. Okay. So in my case, I just replaced the magnets in the stator. They weren't too bad. It was just a case of putting some of the JB weld in there, and when I fired back up after topping up the oil, I noticed that we were getting some seepage out of that hole there, and it's quite loose. So yeah, I need to clean up, and I need to see about getting that one back out. In front of that, then the reason the sprocket cover had to come off, there is a sort of carrier. Again, look at the state of that, it's filthy. That holds that seal in place, and that wasn't too difficult to get out. But yeah, need to go clean up like everything else. Spare part I got from Fowler's online. It's part number 35, I think, on the micro fish on the drawing. But this is the one I'm going to use. With delivery, cost me around about £30. So my plan is going to be to find a way to pull that out, and I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but when I do come back I'll let you know what it was. And then I think I'm going to use a socket over the new one to push it back in, and I will come back and let you know how it goes. Cheers. Well, that wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but it wasn't too hard. The seal's quite rigid, so I tried to pull it out with an Allen key hooked into there, but that wasn't doing anything. I moved it a little bit, sort of drifted it a little bit with a flat screwdriver, and then used a pick, and it just popped out fairly easy once it started to move. And that's what we look like inside. I'll get my light in there. So yeah, next step, getting the old one, or the new one in without absolutely destroying it or pushing it too far. Here we go. Well, that's the seal in. I used a, what is it? Just happened to be a 21mm socket on the end of an extension bar, and just very sort of gently tapped it in. The seal sits flush with the case, so I used the flat end of a wrench to make sure that we were just touching at the sides, and I can see how we can go wrong. I can see how you can end up pushing it in too far, so just take your time, and hopefully that's that job sorted, and put all the bits back on, and then I can finally ride my bike. Thanks guys, cheers.